Here's another little test with this little tractor I saw someone else do. I'll admit it drove me a little nuts because he tried pulling in high gear. Anyway, got this crane scale again. It's rated up to 2,200 pounds. You can see I have no implement really on the back. I mentioned earlier the tires are filled, no implement on the front. You may not can hear this in the video, but we are at idle. I'm not sure if you heard that beeping, but me just getting barely on the throttle, just a little tug, and it maxes that out at 2,200 pounds. You can see this is the hydrostat version. This isn't gear, but I do have it in low gear. This tractor will pull a whole lot more than that. I just don't have a scale big enough to read it. I don't want to tear it to pieces. See ya. Not sure if you can see that, but right now it's right under 1,900 pounds. This little gauge maxes out at 2,200 like this tractor does. Now we're at 2,150. I get to 22, it says cool. This tractor will lift 2,200 pounds. I do not have an implement on the back. Just a ball to pull a trailer. I don't weigh nothing. The tires are full of fluid though, so there's a few hundred extra pounds in the rear end of it. Pretty simple little test just to see if it holds up to the spec the manufacturer gives. You can even hear it's at idle. I don't even have it turned up. Well done, 2515. Still doing some little tests on this new little tractor we've got. I did not video this. A day or two ago, we pulled this boat up this hill. I'll film. That was a pretty good testament what it can pull and even when it can get traction to pull. I will say I did idle it up because my guess with that trailer, that boat is probably close to 3,000 pounds. I did have the tires aired up a little bit better, but they were by no means aired up like they should have been, and it would have been easier to pull. This doesn't do a lot of justice for this hill whatsoever, but if you see that other boat down the hill, I'm gonna bet my feet are still above the top of that boat by 3 or 4 foot. It's a steep hill. Unless it is extremely dry, my four-wheel drive trucks won't go up and down it. And it was still a little damp when I pulled it up there to go. It did dig a little bit of ruts getting up, but it did pull this boat up the hill. Still pretty impressed with this little tractor.